It has been 20 years since the home behind me has last changed hands. Homes like this just do not come around very often. In fact, since it was built in 1970, it has only changed ownership 4 times. The architect behind it is Harry Gesner. He's one of the most unconventional designers to come out of Los Angeles. He actually started as a surfer, and you can see that influence in the way he approaches these homes. He's done projects you may have seen like the Wave House in Malibu, the Sandcastle right on the beach, and a number of hillside homes here in LA that are designed to fully open up to their surroundings. And this home carries out that same design philosophy, and it just goes beyond what you would typically expect to find up here in Truesdale Estate. I mean, this home is literally built into a cliffside. And we're gonna show you guys today what few have gotten to see in the past nearly 60 years beyond these gates. You come up on what they described as a dog leg shaped lot. And I was like, what does that mean? But then as you go to a drone shot, look down, they have an easement with this driveway that comes up onto your motor court. And as you go up, you notice like the hip of the dog leg goes around and widens, and that is the volume of the home. So just to give you guys an idea of what that meant, I had no idea what it meant before, but now I do. So we're learning things. But just notice the curvature again, the black stucco, again, just all washed out on the wall, each separated with stainless steel. So these little details that you're gonna find throughout the home just start here at the exterior, and you'll notice this grid-like pattern actually goes to a little side gate which steps over into your primary suite, and it all loops out and around to that amazing pool. But now underneath your carport, it's all covered, right? You have these LVL beams that Gesner, the architect, is known for. It's kind of his staple that you'll see in a lot of the homes. So you have this slate stone path that walks you up to the entrance and just shoots you straight out to the views. But this is going to be your daily path. So you park, you step over these basalt stones, which go over these polished river rocks. And here off your walking path, you're met with this water feature, more granite and basalt, just creating for a nice reset button as you go straight through this stainless steel wrapped front door. And beneath your feet, framing that slate stone, is more of that granite. Everything's been honed beautifully, super smooth to the touch, which creates for a really cool contrast with this textured slate beneath your feet. And you'll notice the curvature of the roofline just going down. It almost is mimicking what I believe to be a wave, because Gesner, the architect, is a surfer. So he's using that inspo that I believe he got from the waves crashing and peaking and cresting for the roofline of this home, which I thought was really cool. But you'll notice right here, this triangular, just this asymmetrical window, which is framing your bathroom and your dining room. So a lot of great light throughout the day traveling through this home, but during the evenings, this whole home just glows. Here on the inside, you notice that textured slate beneath your feet, which is carried from that walking path now onto the inside. And as you step down into this sunken living room, since the architect Gesner was a big surfer, he brought that inspo from being out on the water into the inside of this home. I mean, it literally feels like we're under a wave right now. That's how I'm interpreting it. There's also a book here that goes into a bit more detail, but they don't go into, I guess, how this home came to be. So that's kind of what living, sculptural art is you get to come in and kind of just feel out the space for yourself and interpret it as what you feel. So it really does make you feel like you're surfing and the wave is cresting and it's now just shielding you from the elements. It's so cool. Those beams are all curved and they have a slender finish to them as they go over into the pool. And I also believe they ended up painting the beams as well. You'll notice a couple closets here and there that have a different color. So we're thinking they did a whitewash finish over it, which creates for more of an airy coastal vibe. And it actually, I feel, worked so well and obviously complemented the different taupes and the different hues in the stone here. And the fireplace haven't changed at all. I mean, you see the layering of what I feel like is the waves of the water into the big statement, really just the anchoring point, no pun intended, of the home. I mean, pun intended. I intended that. But it's so cool. And here in the evening, the sun dips down. I mean, we have great views of the valley over here as well. And this whole home just glows. It is so cool because there's so much glass. That's another intended thing by Gesner. They use a lot of glass in a lot of the work that you see throughout that I mentioned earlier. And it just creates for a really dramatic atmosphere as the sun begins to dip. But we're gonna come back to this space in just a moment. I'm gonna take you guys over to the primary suite. But first, I wanna thank the listing agent of this incredible property for allowing us to explore it, Trey Alligood. I mean, this home, like I said, does not get traded often. People live in this and hold it because it's it's artwork. That's what it is. And as we step around, we go from the stone to white oak, wide plank floors. And just look at the natural rock on this wall. I could be wrong, but it almost feels like they pulled it from the landscape as they constructed this home. So this very well could be from the surrounding area, which I imagine it was. But you have these French doors that open you up directly to your bathroom. And the bathroom actually loops around and in a very unconventional way. So I'll show you that actually right now. Let's go ahead and do it now. But right off your bathroom, which again is all curved, so many great tones and colors. I mean, the vessel sink is integrated into the glass itself. And if you look over, you can see your partner just over. So you can have conversations literally through the shower because the shower connects the bathrooms, which I thought was so cool. But over here, we've got a little office space and custom built-in closets. I mean, that rich wood, right? And then the skylight above. I mean, so much natural light and just intention went behind this design and making it come together. All these organic curvy shapes. And then you have just over here, a little powder bath, another skylight, just very light and airy. But I wanna walk through. Okay, Lydia, let's do this. You go that way, I'll go this way, okay? I'm gonna go through the shower and then you go around.
I'll see you on the other side.
How cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
How did I get over here? No, but I thought that was fun. I've never seen that before. And when you walk in, guys, you see the slope of the beam. Just again, we're underneath the wave right now, surfing here in the home. But check out the fireplace. They just did an incredible job at making these statement pieces. Mm-hmm. I mean, very, very few and far in between do you get a fireplace that is also art in itself. I mean, the hearth as well, just made from concrete, kind of following that same stucco finish, right, that we've seen on the exterior, now on the interiors. Here's the edge of the wave, right, in the primary suite. I told you guys this earlier. You can walk through this way and actually go inside your primary suite without having to enter in the front entrance. Or you can continue over these polished stones all the way to the pool. So for whatever reason, you just want to I just need to get to the pool as fast as possible. You can enter in this way and go straight and just dive into the pool because it gets pretty deep in there as well. But check this out. This is where I just came from, guys. Remember my magic trick? Look at the glass, the curvature, the skylights again, that grid pattern that we saw just outside. They're continuing that theme. There's those subtle details that you pick up on when you walk through this home a few times. And again, the cove lighting right here, the perimeter lighting, everything's done at this subtle curvature. It just adds for just a little bit of this elevation as well. And then the curved honed limestone. And then beneath your feet, textured and pores coming out of the limestone. Just so much rich color and warmth, especially coming from these architectural columns flanking your fireplace. I mean, it's just stunning. You can see all the fossils coming out of the limestone as well. There's just, again, a lot of vibrancy and a lot of organic warmth and textures from these natural materials. Closet, mirrors, it's all custom and natural light from another skylight. And if you're making a mess in here, you can close this all off because if you're Lydia, you probably just tried on 15 outfits and then came and asked, does this one look good?
And Gavrin's probably wearing the same outfit he did yesterday.
Literally. Black shirts. If you guys ever see me on the street, I'm wearing a black shirt. But again, more curvature, all floating, just like a wave. I just love this vanity and the fact that it's connected. So Lydia, you go that way. I'll go through the shower again because it's just fun. Glass above you so you can see those beams.
And the fireplace is already lit. It looks super cozy out here.
I just heard those turn up. I mean, that is beautiful. I love, this might be my favorite one. I mean, leave it down in the comments which fireplace you would settle for. Ooh. Here at this home, we don't have to settle because we've got both. But it just feels like this has always been here and they built the home around it. I love how it just continues. Again, that seamless integration between the in and outdoor, all the way wrapping out towards the pool. And just all these irregular shapes. I mean, I just love how unconventional this home is. So this hallway and these columns and beams act as dividers between these different spaces. So you kind of have an idea of where you're supposed to go. You have direction in this home. You're not just aimlessly wandering around this gallery. Like it lives like a true home. So right here, you've got the dining room. Again, that irregular window right off the entry. And I love that we've got more pocket doors. Again, everything is custom to this home. The handles, the hardware, everything is tuned fit for this home. And then just over here, you've got the wet bar. So everything is completely stocked and filled out. And then a full bathroom right here. So we got 6 bedrooms and 5.5 bathrooms in just over 6,500 square feet. So it's got a pretty good size footprint and it can obviously entertain all your friends here, especially with another full bath. So again, continuing down the hallway, this is going to take you down to the lower level. We're going to find more bedrooms, but up here on the main living space, this wraps around to the kitchen and then 2 more bedrooms, which we will definitely see. But as you notice as we walk this way, you can see the reflection from the mirrors. That fireplace also kicked on. As the sun is starting to dip down, these fireplaces turn on and it's just, I mean, it just steals the show. Mm-hmm. You could have, like a piano set here, or obviously this casual dining area, or high tops even. I mean, really, this place is, you can do whatever you want with it, depending on what you're doing that day. So I love these mirrors though. So your views in your pool and the fireplace never escape your view, and you're just under the wave.
Catching the wave right now.
I'm catching the wave, guys.
Sorry guys, gotta go.
Gotta go, gotta catch the wave. No, but this is so stunning. The fact that we're just watching this wave crest over LA, I mean, it is beautiful. And this is one of the higher, appointed homes in Truesdale. And we're up now here, elevated with the birds. Like, that is how high up we are. It's incredible. It's a very incredible setting. And then you have a pine tree just outside this window, which I believe they built around this, like truly built around this. That's kind of part of the philosophy of the architect. And they call it the elephant tree, the current owner, because it actually does look like an elephant with a trunk going up. So I thought that was really fun, and it's just a playful touch on the corner of this home. But then outside, let's go check out the pool. I'm also noticing as I'm doing that, custom handle. Everything has a subtle curve to it, again in that stainless steel like we've been noticing. That storytelling is so cohesive, even on these custom doors. As we step out, just notice all the glass, just bringing you a little closer to the views. And that same philosophy, again, stepping you down, so you're now eye level with that living room. It's just very intentional. The hot tub flows into that pool, and I love how it goes a few steps down and gradually goes a little bit deeper, 8-9 feet. So you can do a proper dive or cannonball in there if you need. And
if you need or want.
If you need to. Sometimes you just need to do a cannonball. You know what I mean? There's a time and place for it, and it's
now.
It's now, no. But I love from a drone shot, you can create a parallax moment with the home itself. So the background is moving, but the home is stationary, and it almost feels like the home is alive and it's a wave with all the background moving. I thought that was really fun and just kind of an unintentional thing that just happened to go along with the theme of the home. So a little seating arrangement that actually loops around and goes down a flight of stairs to a couple bedrooms on the lower level, and actually wraps the perimeter of this side of the home and sinks you back up to the outdoor dining area. And again, the architect, just that philosophy, he wanted to build with the land. So this home really does feel like it's growing out of it. You can even see from the infinity edge on that side of the pool, it's the same color as the rock around it. So it's kind of blending into the atmosphere here as well. And they built around this tree. This tree is older than the home, and it's just living its best life up here with this home. It's really just a beautiful area. But back inside, we're gonna go check out a couple more of the living spaces, like this one we're stepping in right now. So the living room is just positioned beautifully with these picture frame windows opening up to that valley, and the sun is just gonna come through these windows and just illuminate this entire space. It's gonna turn golden here in just a few hours. Here you have that same hand-troweled stucco that we've been seeing with the stainless steel. It's creating for a little bit more texture and division, but you'll notice as we step into the kitchen, the beams continue. I just love that continuation from room to room, just watching that beam flow and land all the way down by your little breakfast nook or coffee nook. That's probably what Lydia would use that for. And then right here, you've got a little place to send an email, a little desk setup, and that same walkway wraps all the way around. So just that continuation. But here in the kitchen, you've got plenty of counter space, ample amount, because you are entertaining here in this space with how many bedrooms we have, right? But everything is just integrated into the walls. It feels like it's floating with that perimeter lighting, and you've got everything that you might imagine. As this kitchen was renovated just a few years ago, that atrium, just letting tons of natural light pour into this side of the home with these dainty little lights held up by the tension rods. Just feels very whimsical over here. Very light and airy, again with that paint change on the walls. Everything just feels very coastal and just leans into that kind of surf energy, right? But the countertop, again, that black granite that we've seen carried out throughout the interior and now exterior spaces, right, that we've seen. And then check out the range here. I love the curvature of the hood vent and the stainless steel, just keeping everything very uniform, clean, and kind of industrial at the same time. Like they're meaning to use this home. Obviously, the previous owner, 20 years, and 3 before that, so it hasn't changed ownership. People have loved living here. So I think you feel that as we tour it. Like it's very lived in, you know, they figured it out. So as we come across, just flow directly into this outdoor dining area. It's a great place as that sun sets. You can hit the heaters on as well that are integrated into the ceiling and just have a great evening with your friends and family. I mean, I'm just imagining how many people have come through this home. It's so fun. But wrapping around, you've got a pantry, and here's that peak I was talking about, guys. See that original? I think it's original. That's what the guess is on the ceilings and that kind of rich cherry on those beams. So I thought that was fun. And then you've got all the integration here. You've got the Lydia machine. It's the espresso machine. And then the microwave, the Gavin machine.
That's funny.
And then the mini fridge. And you've got literally everything integrated into the wall between warmers, drawers, literally everything. And I love this lacquer, this white lacquer finish. Just, again, the view never escapes you. You can even see a glimpse of the mountain ranges on the reflection. So just, again, the little accidental beautiful touches. Powder room, again, very clean contemporary touches in here with another skylight above, going along with that coastal theme. And then over here, we're gonna check out 2 bedrooms. So at the end of an evening, if you're kind of wrapping up early, you're kind of tired, you've got a great place to unwind, and you can close 1 door and then 2 doors off. So you've got even more privacy to, you know, obviously separate noise. The skylight, that dainty rail above us as well. I love how the lights aren't overwhelming here in this space. They let the natural light do most of the talking. So over here, we've got one of the bedrooms. You can come and go as you please, as you don't have to use the formal entrance, because you've got an escape route right here. And then the beams as well carry into the bedroom. I love this color.
It's such a pretty color.
It's such a pretty bold color up against these, you know, white walls and these coastal finishes. And again, a curvy headboard. But you do have a great powder room. The powder room has more of that honed limestone and a tiered vanity. Let me show you this real quick. Just real quick. I mean, check out the tiered honed limestone. Wow. I mean, you could have different things for different stages, right? You could have your colognes here. You could have, what else would you put here?
Your skincare.
Your skincare. So,
makeup.
Yeah, exactly. And there's another side over there. But you also have a tub shower combo with more of that honed limestone. I just love the fossils and just these very light pastel colors. It's beautiful. And of course, every bedroom that we're going to visit has their own custom closet. Across the hall, this fireplace is just monolithic. It's faceted. It's got the granite, the similar tones that we've been seeing on the walkways and this water feature. And then mimicking that volcanic basalt that we've been seeing is this composite material going all the way through the ceiling. I mean, it is stunning. It just takes up nearly this whole back wall. But we've got not just 1 closet, but 2. So if you're traveling in, you've got a place to keep your bags and your clothes all tucked away. And then one of the most stunning showers. I almost just walked through this glass just now because of the sun and the way it's coming in. But look how cool. You've got one of the best views from your shower. You just look straight out here. You just have incredible views of these layered mountain ranges. It is just stunning. And just the sun setting in here. I would just get a chair, let the water run, and just watch the sun go down from here.
You can put a chair in the car.
But just a very light, airy bathroom. Again, the beams on the ceiling, the contemporary vanity, everything just feels like it belongs and it's floating. Even the hardware, everything is just very simple. Nothing's overstimulating or taking you away from what you're here for, which is obviously your friends, but also the views. I mean, this is just incredible. This looks fake. This looks like we're in a different country, like we're in Tuscany or something. I mean, there's so much green and so much life outside these windows. But now that we've kind of discovered the entire main living level, I want to show you guys this. This takes you down. This concrete pillar, rather, and these stairs take you all the way down to the lower level. Again, everything is just wrapped in steel, and then above a circular skylight, just diffusing that light. It just feels otherworldly, honestly. It feels like a portal that we're going to some other area back in time or something. But Lydia is going to actually take you guys down there and show you what's on the lower level.
Down your curvy staircase or through the portal, you're now in the lower level, and this is a great space to entertain guests because you have this entertainment bar where you can have snacks, drinks, everything you'd need so you don't have to go upstairs. And then back behind Gavin is the laundry room for added convenience. And then in here, you gotta just let your imagination go wild because you could turn this into a theater, a kid's playroom, a game room. I mean,
you could put some like kind of more curated pieces of gym equipment in here if you wanted to completely, switch things up. But honestly, it looks really great as a theater room right now.
It looks super cozy and ready to watch a movie. Now back in here you have one of two bedrooms, and I love the green tones of this room that really pull the lush landscaping into the inside here. And you also have a shared terrace that takes you back up to the pool or to the second bedroom that we'll get to in a second. And then in here, in your Jack and Jill styled bathroom, I love this textured vanity that's shaped like a trapezoid. And look at how fun this hardware is.
I love that. Just comes straight out of that limestone.
Super minimal but beautiful shower. Closet space right here. And in bedroom number 2, unlike the first one we just saw, I love all the blushy pink tones, and I can just imagine once the sun starts to set that this room is gonna look so beautiful.
I mean, the whole home just lights up.
And then also right here, like in every room, you have these blackout shades. And then coming out here to your shared terrace, you can go straight up to the pool, but I think now we're gonna go see how this home changes here at night and go enjoy the space.